Ah, yes, World War I, the war to end all wars. Except it didn't. World War I saw the first big use of chemical warfare. That's what we're gonna talk about today. Chemical warfare in World War I. Alright, let's do it. Mustard gas, or if you want to get professional, 1-chloro, 2-chloro, sulfonyl F8. I'm not joking, by the way. Has some problems with its name. It's technically not a gas, but it's an aerosol. Basically, small liquid particles in a gas. Kinda like this. So, with that out of the way, it's not a gas. Give that a 9. It's not a gas. It's originally synthesized in 1860 by Frederick Guthrie and first produced by Dow Chemical. Not chemicals, chemical. Let's look at its chemical composition, yeah? The fun sciencey part. The molecules share 4 carbon atoms, 8 hydrogen atoms, 2 chlorine atoms, and a sulfur atom. C4H8Cl2S. You like that text thingy? Well, it's a free preset on Solely Vegas, alright? I'm not that good. It was first used in 1917 by the German army near Ypres? Yerps. This place in Belgium, artillery shells were outfitted with the gas. Soldiers in the war remember the distinct yellowish color of the gas and the smell. When inhaled, the mustard gas causes blistering and pain, blocking the victim's airway. Phosgene and phosgene are choking agents. If you can't tell from the name, it makes you choke. Phosgene is widely used in the chemical industry as an intermediate for chemical syntheses, but its properties were quickly noted. It was toxic to inhale, and it damages the respiratory system. Phosgene, also known as Cg, has a carbon atom, an oxygen atom, and 2 chlorine atoms. Diphosgene has, I'm not even gonna try. These chemicals account for most of the casualties related to chemicals in the war, but their effects aren't as memorable as mustard gas agents. That's why most people don't talk about them that much. These agents damage the respiratory system, much like the other agents does. Diphosgene is easier to store because it condenses into a liquid, and it will decompose into phosgene at around 300 degrees Celsius. It was first used at Yerps again. Chlorine gas is different from the other gases because it was made specifically for the war by Fritz Haber, a German scientist. It was effective at the early stages of the war, but later gas masks limited its effectiveness. On the outbreak of the First World War in 1914, Fritz Haber, the talented chemist, offered his services to the German army. He began experimenting with chlorine gas to be used in trench warfare. Chlorine gas is just chlorine as a gas. Duh. Yes, the same chlorine as the one in pools, and you can make it at home. Mix some ammonia with bleach.
Shut the fuck up. No one cares about your robot fan fiction.
Don't do that. How did that get in the script? It was first used at, guess where? Earps. Correct! Chlorine gas kills the victim by destroying the respiratory system, leading to a slow death by asphyxiation. These chemicals claimed over 1 million lives and scarred millions more. Please don't try any of this out. Please don't try to make these chemicals or anything like that. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. Please like please like it if you like it. If you don't like it, then don't like it. Also, Freeze Pod, please give me a free shout out. I need it, man. Thanks.